Okay, guys. So, in order to start your own mobile testing business, I'm not gonna be here long, guys. Probably about 30 minutes. That's about it. Unless anybody have any more questions. Okay. So, guys, in order to start your own mobile testing business, you have to take a qualifying course. We're live on all platforms, guys. You do not need a degree to do this. You do not need any other prior experiences. You do not need to have a medical background. So I do have people that come to me and they may say, "Hey, well, I'm a nurse. Do I still need training?" Or, "Well, yes, you still need to get training unless you are a certified specimen collector. Then you still need to have the proper training in order to do this. Okay, it is an online course, guys. So that means it's also self-paced. So that means that you have the opportunity to come and go as you please, because I know that people be at work. People got to work, right? And we already know a lot of these jobs are not going to allow people to take off work to better themselves, because that's just not what jobs do. We all know that, right? So it is flexible. It is an online course. It is in my school community, SKOOL. It's actually an app, and you can get on it via the app, and you can also get in it via the URL as well. So either or is fine. Also, guys, once you get certified, your certification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. So it does not matter. Let me say that again. Your certification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. Okay. So a lot of people also ask me, does this work in rural areas? Actually, I had a one-on-one with one of my ladies today, one of my mentees, one of my students, and she's in a rural area as well. She said they only have one LabCorp and it's located inside of a Walmart. Lord have mercy. I said, girl, run it up. Like, run it. She was like, it's so many trucking companies over here, it's so many industries, so many different companies here, but there's only one lab. So she's going to dominate in that space. I always tell you guys, listen, even if you're not in a rural area, go to the rural areas. That's where the money is. A lot of people, they operate in the city. There's a lot of money to be made in the city, of course. That's why people tend to overlook the underserved areas. So go to those rural areas and set up shop. Okay, that's where you want to be. That's what the cheddar is, baby. They cannot wait to see you there. They want to see you there. Okay, you are the solution to all of the problems. Period. Okay, because first of all, a lot of the rural areas, they may be 45 miles or more from a collection site. One of my students, she is in a rural area, and that's the reason why she took my course, because she was like, listen, we have to travel 50 miles in order to get to a collection site. So it was a no-brainer for her to get certified and sew up shop in the rural area, guys. This is a untapped market. There's not enough people talking about this, right? There's not enough people talking about this. It doesn't matter if you're a phlebotomist or not, you still have to get training. However, it's good if you are a phlebotomist, because you're just adding on more skills on top of what you're already doing. And you already know the more skills you have, the more valuable you are. And also, whenever you start partnering with the labs, they'll ask you when you're filling out your vendor form, like, how much do you charge for hair, oral? If you do DOT physicals, how much you charge for DOT, how much you charge for non-DOT, how much do you charge for blood draw, right? Because these labs may not offer that, right? But if you offer it, then they'll send their customers to you, and then you guys will just split the profit or whatever. It'll really be on you how much you want to, charge them to service some of their clients. But I do have students that they do service some of the clients for the lab, right? But being is that you do have a phlebotomy license is great, but you still have to get certified in order to do this. It's totally different, guys. It's totally different. Okay. Let me pull up a few other questions that I get. that I always get here. Do I need a physical location? Okay, guys, you do not need a physical location to do this. Okay. If you want a brick and mortar, you can have one, but mobile testers are winning. Companies need collectors to come on site to do the testing for them. Guys, you have to realize that businesses, time is moolah. Time is moolah. Okay. And if they have to leave or send their workers off site to go get a test, that caused a disruption in their moolah flow. Okay. They have contracts that they're working on. They have deadlines that they have to meet, and projects they have to complete. So them sending anybody off site, boots off the ground. We need boots on the ground. There's gonna be a huge disruption in their workflow. So they need collectors that are willing to come on site to do the testing. I keep telling you guys, on site testers are needed. And you showing up to the location, guys, for non-DOT, we're charging 55 to 85. The fact that you're traveling to them, you also charge them for mileage. Guys, you're charging them for convenience. You are dealing with businesses here, guys. I keep telling y'all, and I hope it click one day. If you want to stay out of the struggle, if you want to get out of the struggle, that's what got me out of the struggle, being connected to a business, okay? You want to have something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Okay. Having something to offer to a business will get you out of the struggle, and it will keep you out of the struggle. Y'all hit the screen for me now. Show me some love over here. My goodness. My goodness. Like, do you have fingers today? Thank you. Like, is your thumb in your pocket? Like, where's it? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all may not be interested in getting off of the hamster wheel, right? But somebody else may be interested in this opportunity. So likes are free, guys. If you hit the like, that will bring other people over here to the platform. I'm gonna give y'all some gems. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying, show your girl some love. Y'all ain't gotta act like that. Even the ones on the outside of the club looking in, you ain't come on in, tap the screen, and bounce out if that's what you're gonna do. Then go back and hide. But while you over here, just go ahead and hit it like it like. Hit it like it like. Hit it like it like. I'm just saying, God, what you really want from it? Okay. Really want. Okay, anyway. Next question. Can I train others to become a specimen collector without a physical location? Yes, guys. As a trainer, if you decide to be an instructor, you can start your own virtual training center. Guys, and also as a trainer, guys, you're able to train your own employees for expansion, train other people, employees as well, and sell your own course as another stream of income. Hello, you open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as an instructor. Guys, y'all gotta stop sleeping on these opportunities out here, man. The harvest is plenty. It's waiting on you, baby. It's waiting on you to pop out. Okay. How long is the course? So it is a self-paced course. I do have people that come in and get done in a week. I have people that come in, they take their written exam, they pass their written exam within an hour of registering for the course. Because my course, thank you guys, y'all hitting it up. Thank you. Because you're going to be certified in both DOT and non-DOT. I know it's a steal, baby. I spin the block and help my people. You're literally getting, when I think about it, I'm like, damn, I really need to go up on that. You're literally getting DOT for 200, non-DOT, and you're getting DOT for 200 and non-DOT for 200. That is a steal. It's only $400 for the course. Like, oh my gosh. When we know this course goes up into the thousands of dollars. Okay. But to whom much is given, much is required. Anyway, so you're going to take the non-DOT and the DOT course. You will take a written exam for, so there's study material you study. When you're ready to go and take the final exam, you take the final exam. You need to make at least an 85% on the test to pass. There's no way that you cannot pass that test unless you just go in there and say any, meeny, miny, mo. If you do not pass, you go right back in there and take it again because it's digital. Okay. You have unlimited amount of time to take the final exam. Okay. Just go in there and take it. But listen, it's easy. It's not hard. Okay. It's not hard at all. Next question. Next question. How do I get paid as a specimen collector? So, guys, as a specimen collector, this is your business. So the companies are going to pay you directly, right? So you can accept cash, credit card, debit card, Stripe, Square, PayPal. Make sure you get set your business up. In my training, I'll show you how to set your business up, right? Set your business up, open up a business bank account. Hello. So you can accept credit cards and also accept checks. You may deal with a company that they want to write you a check, right? Because listen, these invoices can get very costly because you're dealing with corporations, right? One young lady that I was talking to, she was doing collections for, she's the main contact for all the businesses, right? But she works for a company, so therefore she's getting paid by the hour. But she let me know since she started watching my live videos that she started paying attention to the invoices. So she did 100 collections by herself, and she got paid by the hour. So she probably got around $90, and the invoice was $10,500. So the company got $10,500, but she got 90, and she did all the work. That's why, guys, you cannot be afraid to cut out these middlemen. They need you. they need you to believe that you can't do this on your own. Even though you're doing all the work, you're making them all the money. So they need you to believe that you can't do it on your own, that you need, baby, they need you because she did 100 test collections by herself, by herself, by herself. Okay. By herself. Okay. Lab partnership. So guys, once you get into the course and get certified, I do have a list of approved labs that you can partner with. Okay. When you partner with the labs, they're going to send you all of your supplies. They're going to send you bukus of supplies so you can do your collections. Okay. They're going to send you FedEx mailers where you can ship the specimens back to them, and you don't even have to pay for that. That's actually paid for. They do a prepaid postage, baby. All you got to do is give it to FedEx, and they send it on where it needs to go. So you're not even paying for that. What you are paying the lab for is the analysis, right? You're helping the lab make money and save money at the same time. By them partnering with us, we help them make money and we also help them save money. How? Well, we're helping them make money because we're sending our specimens to them for them to do the analysis, and they charge us a fee for that, right? Each lab is different. You can pay anywhere between $7 and up. It just depends on the lab, right? And then we're also helping them save money because it will cost them millions, billions of dollars to open up thousands of collection sites. If they wanted to open up 30,000 collection sites, that's going to cost a lot of money. I don't even know if they have that type of money or that type of capital. I don't know, right? But them partnering with us, those that have PhDs, poor, hungry, and determined, we're going to go out here and make it happen, right? And if they're getting $1,800 per partner per month, that's $54 million. That's not hard to get in this industry. It's not, right? Because the harvest is plenty. We already know that this industry is recession proof and it's not going anywhere because you have industries that are federally mandated by law. It is law. It is law that they get their employees tested. Okay. Anybody in the transportation industry, also in the medical field, although they don't fall on the DOT, they're still under the same guidelines where they have to get tested. So anybody that flies a plane, operates a train, public transportation, school bus, and big semi truck, they have to get a test every 3 months. So listen, you having this skill under your belt, you just need to know that you are always needed. Every quarter you're needed. When the companies are expanding for pre-hires, you're needed. Reasonable suspicion, you're needed. Post-accident, you're needed. In at random. So always know you're always needed. So that means you always have the opportunity to what? To generate income because all you have to do is be available. Certified, and available. We don't have to chase in this business. We leave breadcrumbs. How do we do that? By marketing. That's it. You market your business. You are on Google. Google my business, right? One of my students, she was a first responder for a helicopter crash. They contacted her around 1 in the morning. Why? Why they contact her? They pulled up drug testing near me. She was available. So she was there a few hours and made over $1,800 to only do 3 collections. 3 collections. How many hours do you got to work to make $1,800? Comment below. Can you go to your job and make $1,800 in one day in a few hours? I'll wait. No job will allow you to make that. They not gonna let you. No. Unless it's sales. I've done it in sales, but I'm talking about a regular hourly job. Hello, they're not gonna let you do that. Only you can go out here and make 10 G's in a day. Only you can go out here and make 20. Only you can do that. No job will allow you to do that. Matter of fact, when you go to work tomorrow, I want you to say, hey, I need to make about $2,000 this week. And report back to me and let me know what they tell you when you tell them that. Hey, I need to make. Now they're like, get off my clock. We ain't doing no overtime, no time and a half. Get off my clock right now. That's what they say. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, because that's just how it is, baby. That's just what it is. You want to get out of the struggle, something to sell, for sale, of service, and something to offer to a business. Y'all coming to support your girl over here on these other platforms. Listen, I'm scared for my cyber life over here on TikTok. There's certain things I can't say. And they be jealous. They don't like you to talk about no other platforms. So y'all know who y'all are. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Do you need to have an LLC to become a specimen collector? No, you do not. Just have, long as you set up as a business, you can be a sole proprietorship. That is free. Set your business up as a sole proprietorship. IRS.gov, get your EIN number. And with that, you can go and open up your business bank. Go downtown, get your business name. Hello. And then go and open up your, business bank account. Okay. All right. These people can't tell you how to run your business. If you want to get an LLC, get an LLC, right? But I always tell people to wait, because you may want to be an incorporation. You may decide that you want to be a for-profit nonprofit or nonprofit. There's so many different organizations out here where they could use you as being a nonprofit, right? And they writing a big check. So, but I don't even get off into all that, because you got to get in it to get it. It'll just go over your head. And I don't want to, you got to get in it to get it, man. Once you get in it, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. How long does your certification last? 5 years. So you only have to renew it once every 5 years. Okay. What are the requirements to become a specimen collector? Take the qualifying course that I have. Can I work with big companies? Yes, you can, baby. Ain't nothing stopping you. Nothing stopping you but you, baby. Like I told you, they want you. Are you flexible? Are you gonna make things more convenient for them and make sure they stay in compliant? Baby, that's what they want. Okay, listen, get out your feeling. How you feel about yourself ain't got nothing to do with how these people that's trying to do what they need to do so they can stay in business. You may feel like you ain't worth it. You may feel like don't nobody want to fool with you. You may feel like you're not gonna be successful, but as long as you certified and qualified, baby, that's all they care about. They don't call you and say, "Excuse me, you do drug tests, right? Do you feel worthy?" They don't ask you that. Do you believe that you can do? Do you have money in the bank? How do you feel? They don't care about that, baby. Are you gonna come over here and do this? We gotta hear it. We gotta go. Time is money. They trying to pay you before you leave the house. They trying to pay you before you get there. That's the type. That's why I always told y'all it was no thing for me to come offline for 2 years to start a trucking company with my husband, or help my husband with a trucking, whatever you want to put it. It was really for him, but hey, long as he in it, I'm in it. It was no thing for me to come offline for 2 years to get into trucking, baby, because they are going to swipe the card. Hello? They're going to make sure that money hit that account. Period. We're dealing with business. They ain't got to wait till they get paid next week and next month. Hello? You may be afraid to say, oh, 300. 150, baby. I be on that phone 2,700, 6,500, baby. I don't care. I've listened. The thing about it, my negotiation skills, I've learned a new skill of negotiation. I know them folks, they look, baby. I've had some of those people mad at me, but I don't care. It is what it is. You got the money. If you want us to do it, we gonna do it. And you keep calling me trying to get me to lower my price because you ain't got nobody else to do it. So what up? You know what I'm saying? My negotiation, I do not play in the games. I'm a shark when it comes to trucking. Y'all ain't seen that side of me before. But I have to be because you got jive Turkish sharks, low down. You know, it's just a lot over there in that industry. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to that, I'm a shark. I have to be because baby, I don't play no games when it comes to the money. I ain't playing with them. They got it, and they gonna have to pay it. And if you ain't got my money, I ain't moving your product. Especially when they try to play some games and they talking and they told and they is not forthcoming about the load that we have or the trailer, the container that we picking up. It's a you ain't told me it was an SSL. You ain't told me it was an SOC. You ain't told me nothing. But now that we done went to go get it, you talking about, oh yeah, it's an SOC. No, no. Because baby, now you know you got to pay for a flip. You got to pay for a split. And if you want us to deliver, you're gonna have to send me the rest of my money. And it gotta go through the bank. Yeah, they're gonna do that wire transfer. As long as they do about 2 p.m., you'll get it the same day before 2 p.m. They try to play game. Oh, I digress. Anyway, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. I digress. How I get there? I'm just saying, baby. Negotiation skills, the businesses, they got the money. Okay. Run to a business. If you ever your back up ever against a wall, find out what can I do to offer something to a business. Be like, hey, got $20 to my name. Let me go over here to the Dollar Tree and get some stuff that I can wash some cars. Baby, head over there to the business and be like, look, I wash some cars for you. Baby, stop playing. I'm just playing. Stop playing. Hello. All right, next question. Is it training for both DOT and non-DOT collections? Yes, it is. Do I need is it training for both DOT and non-DOT? Yes, it is. How do I find clients? Market your business, leave breadcrumbs. We talk about this all the time. If you're quiet, you are broke. Put your business out there. You're gonna need some business cards, you're gonna need some flyers, you're gonna need some pamphlets, or you're gonna be doing some ads online. You're gonna be in a chamber of commerce, you're gonna make sure you're doing events, whatever. Googleable, make sure your business is Googleable. If you're going to do this while you're working, then of course you want to have you want to make sure that you have a email sequence. You want to make sure that you have lead magnets and things like that, so you know that what you're doing is working, that you don't get burnt out, that you're working smart and not hard. That's the name of the game. Okay, this is the perfect time to learn a new skill, guys. You're at your peak. If you're working, you got a job, you got money coming in, this is the perfect time to learn a new skill. Why would you wait until you lose your job to start a business or try to go back to school? Many people don't do that, right? They said what 85% of Americans are one paycheck away from being homeless. So when people lose their job, what are they doing? They trying to hustle to find another job quickly because the bills ain't due every month. Some bills are due once a week, right? When I was in corporate America, I had a bill every week. We had it because why? We always got to put this bill back to the next week and push this one and push that one. So people literally have a bill every time they get paid, right? Ain't no auto. They ain't got nothing set up on auto pay. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And that's just what happens, right? So this is the perfect time. Don't wait. Don't put all your eggs and put all your your youth, your energy into these folks' job. Hello. Hello. I'm just saying. Because they don't care. Next question. Um, next question. Can I set my own prices for collections? You sure can, but in this field, we charge 55 to 85 plus for non-DOT. DOT 125 to 250 plus. This is your business. After hours, I don't care. Charge $1,000 just to leave your house for one collection. Okay, you're gonna charge to leave 1,000. Then you're gonna charge them for your mileage, for travel, you know, all of that. So $1,000 to leave your house, period. Can I add other services to my business? Yes, you can. Oral hair, you can go to my website and add on oral hair right now. Get on my DNA waiting list. Guys, the more skills you have, the more valuable you are, the more moolah you make. Don't chase success. Become a person of value. Become a person of value. I keep telling y'all. Okay. All righty. Do I need a medical background to become a specimen collector? No, the training is designed to teach you everything you need to know, even if you have no prior medical experience. But being in the medical field does not make you a specimen collector. You have to get the training. Okay. Can I operate in multiple states? As long as you follow the guidelines and regulations of each state, you can, because your certification is valid in all 50 states for 5 years. Hello, do I need special equipment to get started? You will need basic collection supplies, such as gloves, collection cups, which you're going to get from the lab, chain of custody forms, you get that from the lab. Hello. So just basic stuff. Don't go out there and get extra stuff that you do not need. Okay. The name of the game is keep your overhead low, but make a lot of money. Okay. Keep your overhead low. Keep your overhead low. How soon can I start working after completing the course? You can start as soon as possible. Do not procrastinate on this, guys. There's too much moolah to be made out here to play games. So do not. Let me see if I can change this out for y'all right quick. So do not procrastinate on the moolah out here. The people are ready to give you the money. Okay? So do not procrastinate. Any questions? So, guys, if you want to be a specimen collector, it is $400. Payment plans are available: Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. If you want to be a specimen collector plus a trainer, hello, as a trainer, instructor, you actually open up 10 plus streams of income for yourself as a collector. Okay, as a collector, 10 plus streams of income as a collector. And you can also start your own virtual training center from the comfort of your own home or anywhere you have internet. Okay. Payment plan available as well: Sizzle, Shop Pay, Klarna, as well as Afterpay. Check out my profile and you will see how to register, or if you want to download my free guide on how to launch your own mobile testing service, you can do that as well. And make sure you guys join my DNA waitlist. Listen to me. Join that DNA waitlist. Because listen, my DNA training is the bomb. I'm telling you, God is so good. My DNA list, I didn't even do. God did it. I just gotta keep it real. I'm having an out of body experience, baby. Because what God has created through me is all God, baby. It's all God. Okay. So make sure you get on the DNA waiting list. That is one course that you want to make sure you saving up for to get. Okay. Make sure you're saving your coins to get that DNA training, baby. Okay, because it's the bomb. I do not play any games when it comes out here to training people. Okay, I took 3 DNA courses, three of them. And I took 3 because I was searching for knowledge and understanding, and I got none. Okay, and I didn't get any. Mind you, I was trained to train for DNA. I was trained to train, and I was taught nothing. I was trained to go out here and duplicate failure. And I don't roll like that. Okay. So get on my DNA waiting list. I'm telling you, it's nothing like it. So make sure you get on that list for real, because I create winners. Everything attached to me wins. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a dime. What my people in on the other platform? Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a dime. It's impossible. Look at that. 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 It's impossible. It's impossible to be connected to me and not get a bag. It is impossible. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin. It's impossible. It's no way. It's impossible. I create winners. I don't just create courses. I don't just sell courses. I create winners. And if you go to my profile under testimonials, you'll see what I'm talking about. And that's not even all my testimonials, man. That's not all of them. I've been in this game for 2 years. That is not all. I would flood this page out if I set up and put up every testimonial. I would flood it out. Y'all be like, golly, that's all she posts, right? But at the end of the day, y'all got to get out here and do what y'all got to do. Because ain't damn job finna allow you to make $10,000 in a day. Not a one. Not one will allow you to make $23,000 in a week. Not a one. Not a one will allow you to do that. They ain't finna let you do that. That ain't finna happen. It's not. You gotta know that you're gonna have to cut the middleman out, period. Through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. Through knowledge and understanding, a man creates wealth. I have to get knowledge and everything I touch turn to gold, period. That's a fact. But I still have to get the knowledge and the understanding to create the wealth. I am a person of value, and I make sure I pursue being a person of value every day versus chasing success. Hello. I could do it's a lot of stuff I know how to do. I would never be broke another day of my life. I know too much. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna continue to learn. I'm gonna continue to create. When God give me a download, baby, I'm gonna do it. You see what I'm saying? God gives us downloads, heavenly downloads, money making ideas. Y'all gotta start when you get those downloads. Create, baby. We came from a creator. We're supposed to create. God gave us the power to obtain wealth. How could we not be out here using these things that God has given us? Melody, you are powerful. Caitlin, you are powerful, right? How could you be out here not operating in the power, in your power, in authority? You have dominion, power over your own life, circumstances, business, skills. You have that. Stand on these kingdom principles, on these kingdom systems. Guys, I am unmovable and unshakable when it comes to these kingdom principles, to the law of God. These laws that God put here for us that's incorruptible, that's not moved by emotion or tears. It's just moved by principle, just long as you follow the law. That's it. That's what I'm standing on. I'm not moving off of it. If y'all go to my profile and go to in my profile, it may say Kingdom Systems. Let me see. If you go to my profile under my playlist, you'll see I'm talking about the kingdom laws. Go on there. I literally, this is literally listen, go to my profile. Make sure you watch that video. Okay. I don't know if you go to my link tree. Oh Lord, can I say that? If you go to my profile, you will see my YT. You can hear the whole video on YT. Okay, but it's broken up in parts on here. So it's the kingdom principles. How many parts? It's 8 parts. Y'all go on there and listen to that, guys. Okay. This is what God has put here for us, baby. Listen, God put stuff in place for us. We have no choice but to win. We have no choice but to thrive. No one should be struggling. We should not be struggling at all, baby. I will listen. You would have thought I was an evangelist, baby. I was up in the church heavy, deep, but I was struggling because I was not following the laws. It didn't matter about me praying and fasting and all that stuff don't matter. I was not aware of the laws. So because I was not following the laws, I was struggling. There's laws put here in place that we are supposed to follow. Right? And if we knowingly or unknowingly, they still apply to us, just like gravity. Don't play with it. Go ahead and jump off a chair, off a building, and see what happens. Gravity. Knowingly or unknowingly, it don't matter. It still applies to all of us. It is incorruptible. It's amazing. I'm just telling you, it's amazing. Okay. I have not felt this good about life in a long ever. In a long time. Ever, because I am remembering who I am. I am remembering who I am. I know who I am and whose I am. And this world, baby, they want us to be busted, disgusted, struggling, broke. Like that's what they want us to be, right? That's what they want. They banking on us not to know. They banking on us not to know. And there's a lot of people don't know. They're afraid of failure. I don't know even what they say. Let me see. Uh, I'm just gonna put that on here. Then I'm gonna go because TikTok they want to trip now. Anyway, they banking on you not to know, baby. They bank it. Life is not that stressful, and it was never designed for us to be stressful like this. We are supposed to enjoy this earth while we are here, right? And this struggling and scarcity and afraid to do anything and afraid to move and you know just scarcity mindset and lack and thinking you're not supposed to have anything and thinking you're supposed to wait till you die to live in a mansion in the sky is the most low down dirty thing they could have told us. Because what? Why do I have to wait until I check up out of here to be successful? Like that don't even make sense. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, go to my profile, guys. I hope that helps you guys. At the end of the day, I come on here, I sow my seeds. I'm applying a principle. I talk to y'all about the work, but I really want to help y'all free yourself. That's what I really want. I just want to come out here and put the message out, help you free yourself, baby, from what's going on out here in this, baby, because it's not. But the thing about it is you have to seek to get your own understanding. Seek and you shall find. It's a lot of stuff I can't even say on here. You know what I'm saying? I can't really speak freely like I want to. And then at the same token, some of you guys may not even be ready to hear it. But I can tell you this, these laws apply to everybody. Just like we got law of the land, baby. We got kingdom laws too. Okay. You go and you make sure that you follow the laws to a T out here in this world. Don't you? Yeah, you not speed. You making sure you do the speed limit. You gonna make sure you don't park in the handicap. Oh, we can't park there. We'll get a ticket. You're following the laws, so you need to follow the same laws that God has put here for us: spiritual laws, kingdom laws, principle laws. They will not steer you wrong. They apply to everybody. It don't matter who you are, what you think you is. If you don't think you good enough, you don't think you worthy. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with emotions. The law is the law. Okay. I don't know. Listen, just like a lot of people sat and watched this Diddy case. They like what a law is a law. That's a low down dirty jive turkey. But apparently with the law, this, that, and that. Does this meet that? Did this said person do this? If not, then that's not the law. This is the law. If they do this, then they get this. Emotions has nothing to do with it. And you know what? I'm so glad God is not a God of emotion. God is a God of systems. Hello, hello, law. Hello, order. God is a God of order, law, systems. Those are things that we can earn. Things that we are given. We're given grace. We're given mercy. We are given favor. That's what we are given. Thank you, Lord. Because I'm like, golly. I was just really trying to understand, like, man, because I know, look, the Lord had got me through some tough times. And I know I wasn't applying no type of law. Not a one. Thank you, Lord, for grace, favor, and mercy, right? That gets us, past the plate like a baseball player. They run and hit the bat, hit the ball, then they run, and then they slide across the mat. Oh, safe, right? But if you want to live life abundantly, then you want to follow the law. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you just out here willy nilly like, dang, win my time up. That because literally people think like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you follow the law, actually, I had pulled something up. I had pulled something up the other day. I don't even know where I can find it. I pulled so much stuff up. Let me see if I can find it. What did I put it under? Let me. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this it? I be putting so much stuff up, y'all. Is it under? It may be under this. Let me see. Oh, I can't pull it up. Oh, I gotta do it on here. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Let me see if it's under. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, oh, here it is. Is this it? Grace working abundance. Is this it? Let me see. Let me see. Let us favor. Okay, this might be it. Favor without formation. Okay, here it is. Y'all hold on one second. Let me blow my nose right quick. Let y'all hold on. Y'all want to hear? I'm gonna give it to y'all. If y'all gotta run, I understand, but I'm gonna give it over. Okay, can y'all hear me? Okay, I'm gonna read this right for y'all right quick, then I'm gonna go. Because I think it's important that y'all understand. Okay, so it came from God gives us grace, favor, and mercy. However, through God's grace, favor, and mercy, does that help us live life more abundantly? So that was a question that I pulled up, right? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna give y'all the difference. Grace, mercy, and favor, the safety net, not the storefront. So grace is undeserved help. God steps in when we don't have the strength, wisdom, or means. Mercy is when God holds back the punishment or consequences we did deserve. Thank you, Lord. Favor is when doors open that we didn't knock on. People help us, opportunity finds us. That's favor. Those three keep us afloat. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Afloat, protected, and seen. But here's the truth of the system you're picking up on. Let me change this out. Let me change this out. Hold on, y'all. Because, like I said, I'm afraid for my cyber life. Let me find my other one. Okay. Is that the one I want? Okay. Cool beans. Okay. All right. Grace, mercy, and favor are spiritual cushions, not shortcuts. They sustain us, they position us, they preserve us, but they do not exempt us from the principle of sowing, stewardship, and obedience. That activates abundant living. I hope y'all get this. Now, enter the kingdom work plus wisdom. Faith without works is dead. James 2:26 for all my Bible thumpers. If you are willing and obedient, you will eat the good of the land. Isaiah 1:19. For the scripture, there you go, your scripture. You if you want more, we got to put in the work because God's grace will get you through a storm, but it is your discipline that builds the ark. God's favor might get you the meeting, but it's your preparation and stewardship will decide if they fund you. God's mercy might cover your mistake, but it's your humility that will keep you from repeating it. Hello. So why do people with grace still struggle? So why do people with grace still struggle? Because favor without formation leads to frustration. People want miracles, but God set up a system. As long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest shall not cease. That's Genesis 8:22. The kingdom law. God bless systems, not just emotions. You can have favor all day, but if you don't apply wisdom, work the soil, and manage what you're given, you'll stay in survivor mode. That's a kingdom law. So, what's the download that I received? Grace, favor, and mercy will keep you from dying broke. But obedience, strategy, and consistent work will help you live abundantly. Both are holy, but one is God carrying you and the other is God partnering with you. Come on, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Favor with formation leads to frustration. Let me give y'all a breakdown real quick. What is favor? Favor without formation leads to frustration. It's a spiritual mic drop. Favor is when God highlights you. It's divine access. It's when someone says, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to give you a chance. How many had that? Hello, get you in the room. Favor will get you in the room, put your name on someone's lips, push your resume to the top, open a door you didn't even knock on. What is formation? But what is formation? Formation is a process that builds your character, discipline, mindset, and habits to handle the blessing when it shows up. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hello? Formation is when you're learning in the wilderness before stepping into the promised land. Hello? You're being refined through fire so you can carry oil without leaking. God is teaching you stewardship. Hello? While you still have just enough. God is so good, baby. Wait a minute. Come on now. Formation includes being corrected, building systems, practicing patience, learning emotional maturity and discernment, showing up with excellence, even when no one is watching. Baby, ain't nobody watching. It don't matter. So, what happens when you have favor but no formation? You'll keep getting opportunities, but you'll fumble them. You'll keep getting attention, but you won't know how to manage it. You'll get a big platform, but your private habits will sabotage your public blessing. Frustration sets in. You know, God is opening doors. You feel chosen. People see something in you, but you keep falling short, running in circles, or burning out because the character, wisdom, and structure to sustain the favor weren't formed yet. Think of it like this: favor is the invitation, formation is the preparation, frustration is the result of skipping the second step. You can be called, but if you're not processed, the pressure of the calling, oh Lord, will feel like punishment. Final word. If you're feeling frustrated, it doesn't mean God didn't choose you. It might just mean he's trying to form you for the next level of favor. He already assigned to whew, he already assigned to your name. Let me oh baby, that's enough. Listen. 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 Favor, grace, mercy. Favor, grace, and mercy. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for your favor, your grace, and your mercy. Thank you for carrying me. Thank you. God gonna carry us. So you want to partner with God, then you're gonna have to apply these principles. Period. 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 Any questions for the God? Any questions, guys? I'm getting ready to go. 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 Thank you guys so much for all the likes and the shares on all the platforms. Well, we're on TikTok. We got TikTok, Facebook, No, we got TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube and LinkedIn on the live tonight. So anyway, guys, any questions before I end the live? Thank you guys so much for showing up today. I knew I wasn't gonna be on here long because I have so many things going on. I'm just in constant gratitude. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful, guys. I'm gonna continue to show up if no one claps. I always tell you it don't matter. I always show up, right? If you got 1,000,000 likes or no likes, 100,000 people watching or zero, baby. I'm applying a principle. I'm applying a principle. It's a law. I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna sow my seeds, I'm gonna reap my harvest. I'm not worried about what I see with my natural eye. I will continue to stand on principles and continue to do what it is that I'm supposed to do. And I hope that you guys could start, if you haven't, start to stand on principles. Find out what these kingdom laws are and how they work for you. I see I have people on YouTube watching. One's on YouTube. Go to my playlist. There's a playlist on my YouTube under the kingdom principles. So make sure you watch those, right? It is something that everybody should know and should be following because it's a law. It's a law that's going to help you, period. It's a lot that's gonna help you. But that's it, guys. That's it for today, guys. Go ahead and make sure you download. Make sure you download my guide on how to start your own mobile testing business. Make sure you get those. Go ahead and grab my PhD closer while you're on there as well. Here's a testimonial for you guys, right quick. One of my students, baby, I got so many testimonials. Listen, I got so many. But listen, you want to be your own you want to have your own testimonial, right? So listen, stop operating in fear. What is this? Okay. Stop operating in fear, guys. It's bank out here. So you just gotta go out here and get it. Nobody's stopping you. Only person stopping you is yourself, is your fear. What else I got on here? Is your fear. There's some people from the training. Look at this. Who needs that reentry programs? I keep telling y'all, it's money out here. It's money out here. One of my students, let me see, she's doing stuff for foster care agencies, and another one of my students, she's doing things for treatment centers. Guys, there's so much money out here to be made, man. Y'all stop playing. It's too much. Anyway, guys, that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna actually do some training tomorrow. Let me see where I got my calendar for tomorrow right quick. Let me see what I have on my calendar. And you know, I'll probably send out an email before I go live tomorrow for training. I think that's what I really need to do. Let me see what I have on my if I have anybody scheduled tomorrow. Okay, yeah. So tomorrow I'll actually go live probably around 11. I may do like 11 o'clock. I think that's probably a good time. Maybe 10:30, 11. I will go live and we'll do some training tomorrow. Okay. But that is it. I will see you guys later in a Zoom.